The Fortnite Season 3 gameplay trailer dropped with so many secrets we need to break down, as well as a full leak showcase of the Battle Pass skins and cosmetics we're going to be getting next season, to a bunch of free awards you need to claim before the season ends, so let's get straight into it. But first, make sure you guys leave a like if you need V-Bucks, because I bet you can't reach this like goal, but if you do, I'll be giving away so many V-Bucks codes in my next video. Starting off with some of the free awards, if you guys did participate in Fortnite Community Day, which was absolutely amazing, you guys could have got so many free awards. They are now being granted and put onto all of your accounts, so make sure you guys are logging in and seeing what you have actually got, because the pickaxes are actually pretty cool. But Fortnite have literally just announced the brand new free awards you guys can get inside of this Shattered live event, being the Dark Voyager's pickaxe and the Dark Voyager's sidekick, which is actually pretty cool. Everybody gets the pickaxe for literally just attending the event, but everyone gets a sidekick if you attend with at least one friend. And you guys can see the sidekick looks pretty evil, bro. I can't lie, it is absolutely amazing. So make sure you guys do not miss out on these, because I do think they are really, really cool. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys actually need someone to add so you guys can get the sidekick for completely free, because you do not want to miss out on this, bro. It is really, really amazing. So before we go any further, today is Community Day, and you guys can see inside of the item shop we have some of the rarest cosmetics ever. We have the Indigo Kuno skin, which only 2,000 people originally had this skin, and it wasn't in the game for 2,000 days. We then have the Brilliant Bomber skin that has never been released, bro. There was a glitch to get it, but it's now in the item shop, and you guys can also get the Dummy Supreme FNCS skin, which was actually a cup exclusive, and all of the other FNCS skins, as well as Typical Gamer. The item shop is absolutely stacked, so if you guys are picking anything up, please do consider popping in my supporter credit code Apple1, as it literally takes 1 second to put in. But like I said, the official gameplay trailer dropped last night, and the season is looking insane. We have a whole new POI/biome that will replace the Dark Domain, and the 0 point is now back to full power. You guys can see this area is absolutely beautiful. It's like a tropical kind of biome. It's very, very similar to the Chapter 2 Season 5 area, where it was all like a sandy 0 point area, but this time it's like a tropical theme, which is actually really nice. And also, the Ice King's POI is nowhere to be seen either, so it kind of does spoil the live event. I'm guessing we do win the war between these two, and it's going to be pretty cool. But in the background at this sanctuary, you guys can see there is a huge rift beam signaling in the sky for something, which is actually going to be storyline related, and I'm very, very excited to find out what this is going to be. But the map so far looks absolutely beautiful. But on this scene, you guys can see on the skins' backs there are actually some new sprites, and there are so many sprites next season. I've actually lost count of how many we have, and each sprite gives you a unique different power-up. So the fire sprite gives you explosive bullets, it looks like, or like fire bullets. This is going to be pretty OP, I imagine. We then have the purple rock sprite that gives you a huge jump ability. This is crazy. We then have the duck sprite. This allows you to slide across the floor like you're skating on your knees. This one's going to be so good for movement and momentum. I'm actually going to be rocking this one quite a lot. And then obviously we have a load of other sprites that you guys can see inside of this scene here. We're not entirely sure what all of these do, but they are pretty insane by the looks of things. But you can then see loads of gameplay of the brand new Battle Pass skins, which honestly, I really like this Battle Pass. I think it's one of the most unique Battle Passes we've had in a very, very long time. We'll get into more depth about that later on in the video, but you guys can see there are so many styles for these Battle Pass skins. But we then have all of the brand new weapons that are going to be coming out next season. Our first one is this like FAMAS looking assault rifle, which is actually a burst assault rifle. We're getting a brand new burst next season, which I believe is going to be really, really good. We then have gameplay of a brand new shotgun that looks like an Olympia, because you load 2 cartridges into it and then you shoot 2 rounds. So this shotgun is actually going to be pretty OP, I think. I'm very excited for that. And then we finally have the brand new Dark Voyager assault rifle. But you guys can see this seems pretty OP, I can't lie. I am really, really excited to get my hands on all of these new weapons. I'm sure we're going to be getting a lot more, but currently those are only the ones that Fortnite have teased us with. But we then have a new feature that's coming out next season, which are actually 7 drops. It looks like these platforms are actually scattered all around the island, allowing you to call in loot from a 7 base, possibly on the moon, that actually comes in through a rift, which is pretty sick. I can't lie. This is really, really cool. Just like how the meteor came down very first time we saw the Foundation inside of Chapter 2, that's pretty much how these drops are going to be getting called onto the island. I think it's absolutely insane, bro. But we also did get another teaser, being another puzzle image, which is showcasing one of the brand new Battle Pass skins being a mech suit sprite. This skin has been in the surveys for years, and it is finally coming out inside of the Season 3 Battle Pass, And it actually does have 3 styles by looking at this image. These 3 styles look really, really cool. But also a leaked style was actually released, being this version, being the 7 version. I think this one's probably going to be my favorite one. I think it looks absolutely amazing. You guys can also see a fish stick sprite, some sort of pillow sprite, a duck sprite, a cloud sprite, and then a 7 sprite inside of this one. There are so many sprites next season, bro. So many. I don't exactly know why. But then Fortnite officially posted the Chapter 7 Season 3 Battle Pass lineup, which is insane. So starting off on the left, like we said, we do have a sprite mech, which is actually holding a brand new shotgun that's going to be coming out next season. And I imagine this is going to be the base style. It looks pretty cool, I can't lie. Below him, though, we do actually have this skin, which is like a summer version of this starter pack skin, which is pretty cool, I can't lie, holding the duck sprite. And then below her, you guys can actually see this sprite that was teased, and then some sort of new 0-point weapon on the floor with the fish stick sprite as well. Above her, though, we actually do have a Dr. Sloan. Yes, she is returning. She's in some sort of, kind of looks like some elite armor, which looks pretty cool. We're not entirely sure how she's got back to the island, but I imagine we'll find out within the live event. It's going to be crazy. I am so excited for that skin. It looks unreal. Next to her, we have this skin. Yeah, I don't really know what to say, to be honest. This is not Fortnite rated. But then you can see she's holding the SMG that's going to be returning. Next to her, we have this fish duck looking skin. He's kind of cool, I can't lie. He's got this shirt on, holding a brand new pistol that looks like it, which is actually amazing. Next to him, we actually do have the burnt peanut as a sidekick. This is a weird collab, but I'm not going to lie, this is absolutely amazing. Above that, we have John Wick in pen and ink with his sidekick being the dog. I don't know why we need another John Wick skin, if I'm honest. There is no point of him. Next to him, though, we have like this samurai skin. It kind of looks like a skin we already have in the game. I just can't remember the name of it. It's actually pretty cool, I can't lie. Some carbon fiber, some new pistols, and you can kind of see her holding a pickaxe behind her. And then next to that, we have a brand new Cerberus skin, which is actually spelled with a 3 this time. And this skin looks awesome. I really like this, holding a brand new assault rifle that's going to be coming out next season, which looks to be some sort of Dark Voyager assault rifle. So I'm really excited to use this. This battle pass is by far one of the coolest battle passes we've ever got inside of Fortnite. And if you guys do want this for completely free, make sure you guys do smash that subscribe button, because when this releases, I'm going to be gifting 5 subscribers every single day of the launch of the new season. It's insane. It comes out in 4 days, so make sure you guys do hit that big red subscribe button. Fortnite posted 2 brand new live event trailers for each team, the Foundation team and the Ice Kings team. Starting off with the Foundations team trailer, this is actually pretty insane. You guys can see the Dark Harvester coming back down through the final rift, picking up the 0-point shard from the Ice Kings POI. You can see us running over to the Dark Domain, which seems to have some sort of huge energy going around it, and we're invisible by the looks of things, all carrying rocket launchers, which is actually pretty cool. You can then see the Visitor, which is a pretty weird cinematic, but then Jones is looking at a screen of the 0-point. It's now been confirmed it is the 0-point, and this is going to be where we start the live event. As you can see a countdown in the back right, this is where we're going to start the live event. And then you're going to see the Visitors actually using a brand new weapon, which kind of looks like one of those ray guns that we had from the last reality alien season all the way back in Chapter 2 Season 7, but this time it's been upgraded and it looks absolutely crazy. And then the next scene, you guys can see the Ice King is actually sat in his throne, and then you can see the Foundation is actually punching down on the Ice King when he's on the ground. So this is going to be absolutely crazy. But then we get onto the Ice King's trailer, which starting off, you guys can see the Dark Harvester and the Ice King as one, which is actually so sick. You can see the Dark Harvester hovering in the air, taking the 0-point once again and coming back through a rift. And then you can see an overlook at the Dark Domain, which looks pretty gnarly. I can't lie, this is really cool. And then you can see the Dark Voyager in a hologram talking to the Ice King, which is going to be what we're going to be spying on, which is actually going to be pretty amazing, I can't lie. And then you can see us with jetpacks hovering over the POI, which is pretty strange. And then the Ice King doing something with some sort of ice ritual as he has his Infinity Blade in his hand. But as we know, he does crack the island in half with the Infinity Blade, so he must have got really, really mad. And then see him hovering in the air by the Dark Harvester and the 0-point shard, and then him coming straight up and smacking the Foundation in the face. This is going to be an absolutely insane live event, bro. I am so excited for it. But the Season 3 teasers don't stop there.